So setup-wise, what I do like about your swing is the following. Club face is squared up behind the center of the ball every single time. Club and ball are in the middle of your stance, good neutral position. Feet, hips are lined up perpendicular to the target. Grip, left hand's in a real solid leveraged position. A couple little things. The reason why you're hunched over and squatted here is the shaft angle. You could raise up the club just a little bit, right? So the club's a little more soled rather than being more heel-oriented. So if you raise the shaft angle pointing more at your waist or belt line, that'll make it easier to stay tall and closer to the ball, right? Shaft angle's preventing you from getting closer, really, right? So if you raise that club up a wee bit, just a little bit, you'll be able to stand taller with that spine angle, right? And be more on the balls of your feet. The other little thing is, you can see how I can just see your right arm? And you can see with me, you can see the outside of my left forearm. Well, to square up your shoulders better, so they're not open, you simply would just soften and tuck in this one.
Tuck in the elbow?
Yeah. So you tuck that in a little bit, then shoulders are square to the target, and you can turn away with your shoulders almost automatically and not have your arms potentially fight to take over, right? That's it. So that's going to soften and tuck. Perfect. So your shoulders are almost going to feel closed, right?
Yeah.
But you can see where they're positioned a little bit open from where your feet are. So, standing taller and prouder, we discussed that with the spine angle, and having those shoulders are just squared up and relaxing and so on. We're going to watch the swing as you take it away from the ball now. Everything else looked pretty solid. See how the club comes back with your arms in a fairly direct and then inward path, which is fine. Then your arms rise up your body, get the club on a pretty good plane. Top of your swing, you hold it there. You can see how the left forearm, pretty good, little bit of a cupping there, right?
Yeah.
So what happens is, if your arms go back first, right, in that position, and then his arm folds in that position there. If we get this arm tucked in, right, just turn your left shoulder away from the ball with your arms in one piece. So you don't want to be cupped or bowed. You want to keep it down. Tiger's like all about that today, unfortunately. Yeah, that's it. You keep that angle like that, right? It's much easier to get there by the setup I mentioned, balance and positioning. And you can even see another telltale sign that you've taken it back with your arms primarily. Look how your legs spread apart, right? See my legs stay quieter? So when my arms pull the club back, everything kind of gets pulled with it. When my shoulders swing back, everything stays tight.
See big muscle groups versus getting wristy.
You got it. So from there, look, you do a great job of bringing the club back down in front of your body, re-extending and timing it perfectly here, and then driving it on through. But you can see a little flare up in a couple of later shots earlier, and that's just because the timing wasn't as precise.
Right.
So unless you hit 1,000 balls a week,
no, exactly.
which you're probably not doing, stand a little taller, allow the shaft angle to first be set, and then tilt over top of it. Just be careful you're not starting like that, right? And then you can
sit more
yeah.
at the belt buckle.